Hello students of grade 11. Today we'll do miscellaneous exercise, only the word problem. In a survey of 600 students in a school, 150 students like T. So 150 students like T. You can write number of people liking T is 150 and 225 taking coffee. Means they like coffee, so they are taking coffee. 225. And if they like both means intersection, okay, and T intersection C is given as 100. Find how many students were taking neither tea nor coffee. So this can be found if we can find how many students like both tea and coffee. For both tea and coffee is given, but either of tea and coffee we have to find union. That means some of the students are taking tea, some of the students are taking coffee, and some of them are taking tea and coffee also. So combined union will be NT plus NC minus NT intersection C. So let us find this. 150 plus 225 minus 100. So how much you are getting? 275. If I add these two, I am getting 375 minus 100 is 275. Okay. Now this is a number of people who are taking either tea or coffee or both. Okay. But your question is, you're going to find who is not taking tea and coffee also. Nothing. That means this 600 become a universal. NU will be 600. There are 600 students. Some are liking tea, some are taking coffee, and some are taking both. And combining, we got this much. So out of 600, some are liking at least tea and coffee, or taking at least tea and coffee, tea or coffee. That is 275 people are taking at least tea or coffee. Now your question is number of students who is not drinking anything. So number of student not taking tea or coffee from the universal, from the total student, you have to minus this. So there are 600 students and you are subtracting 275 who are taking tea or coffee, and you're getting 325. So 325 students are not taking anything. Let's go to next question. In a group of students, 100 students knows Hindi. So N Hindi 100. 50 student knows English. So N50 N English will be 50. 25 knows both, means common. Hindi intersection English is 25. Each of the student knows either Hindi or English. That means universal set is not there. So N H union E you are going to find. So use the formula, direct formula. NH plus NE minus n h intersection E. Put the value 100 plus 50 minus 25. So you'll get 125. So you can pause the video and write. See, in Venn diagram, I'll just explain this. This become H. Hindi is 50. Sorry, 100. And English, who knows English is 50. And combined both is, who knows both the language is 25. But when they say each of the student knows either Hindi or English, that means universal set is missing, okay? They can speak either Hindi or English. Every student are involved. But in this question, they did not say that every student like tea or coffee. That's why the question comes, how many students were not taking neither tea or coffee? That means universal set is involved for this question. Suppose this is tea. Tea is 150. Coffee is 225. And the common is given as 100. Who like both? And overall student U is 600. And when we found this combined part, who like either tea or coffee, we got 275. This whole, the circular part is 275. So people who don't like anything of neither tea nor coffee is from 600, you have to minus this. That's why we got 325. Now when there are three situations, it's better to solve by using Venn diagram. In a survey of 60 people, so union is 60, it was found that 25 people read newspaper H. So suppose this is H, 25 people like newspaper H. 26 read newspaper T. So this is 26 read newspaper T. Suppose this is T, okay? And 26 read newspaper I. This is I, suppose. This circle is representing I. That means 26 read newspaper I. 9 read both H and I. Both H and I. This is a common part. So this common part, 9 read both H and I. H and I. Common of H and I. And 11 read both T and H. T and H. So 11 read both T and H. So this is the common part, okay? 8 read both T and I. 8 read both T and I. Common of T and I. 3 read all the newspaper. So common of all the 3 circle is here. 3 read all the newspaper. Clear? So whatever is given, you can write. NH is 25. NT is 26. NI is also 26. Common is given as N. H intersection I is 9. And H intersection T is 11. This is 11, okay? And T intersection I is 8. And all three common. And H intersection T intersection I is 3. The question is the number of people. You're going to find the number of people who read at least one of the paper. So if I mark this part as X, Y, and Z, this one from diagram also we can find. If this is 3, so remaining part will be, suppose I mark A, B, C. A, B, C. Let us find A. How to find A? A plus 3 will be 11. So A will be 11 minus 3. That is how much? 11 minus 3 is 8. So this A is 8. Okay. Now to find B, B plus 3 will be 9. So B equal to 9 minus 3. B is 6. And to find C, C plus 3 will be 8. So C is 5. So we got ABC. Now let us find X, Y, Z. If I add X plus A plus 3 plus B will be 25. This circle is 25. So X plus A plus B plus 3 is 25. This circle is 25. Put the value. X plus A we got 8 plus B we got 6 plus 3 is 25. So X will be 25. Add this. 8 6 is 14. 14 minus 3 is 14 plus 3 is 17. So subtract 17. X is 8. Now let us add this circle. Y plus A plus 3 plus C. Y plus A plus C plus 3 will be 26. This circle is 26. Put the value. A is 8. C is 5. So Y will be 26 minus 8, 9, 10, 11, 16. So Y will be 10. Y is 10, okay? X is 8. Let's find Z. Take this circle. Z plus C plus B plus 3 is 26. C is 5. B is 6. That equal to 26 minus how much you'll get? 11. 11 plus 3 is 14 minus 14. So Z is 12. Now your question is the number of people who read at least one of the newspaper. That means you're going to combine everything, okay? And H union T union I. So you have to add everything. This three circle also you have to add. That means I have to add, if I write X plus A plus 3 plus B, I wrote this circle, okay? So I cannot add A, 3B again. So I can write Y plus C plus Z. So whatever is in this three circle, I'm adding everything. So that means that is the union of these three, okay? Reading at least one of the newspaper. Now put the value. X is 8 plus A is 8 plus 3 plus B is 6 plus Y is 10 plus C is 5 plus Z is 12. You add everything. 8, 8, 16, 16, 6, 22, 25, 35, 40, 52. It's coming 52. Next question is number of people who read exactly one newspaper. So exactly one newspaper in this circle, Y is reading only T. Y is not reading this tree, okay? Similarly, X is reading only H, not reading this other part. These are common part. Common part means reading both. Z is reading only Z, not the other part, okay? And Z we got 12. So you have to add X, Y, Z, okay? Question number 2.